Catch your breath now. We'll be running full steam until after Tuesday's deliveries. After Christina left to get ready for her date, Mia walked over to the windows to take in the breathtaking view of the Magics. The mountain range started outside the town that had been nestled in the small valley. In winter, the mountains were covered with snow. Early summer, like today, you could still see snow on the top peak, but the mountains were getting ready for campers and hikers rather than ski bums. In any season, the view was breathtaking. Another reason she'd wanted to reinvent her life here rather than in Boise after her breakup. She knew she'd made the right choice every time she looked outside at the view. A window company had been here earlier this week, finishing the cleaning of all the windows in the school at considerable cost. But the early summer light was too beautiful to let dim through dirty glass. The large building that had held the school was hard to maintain, but oh so worth it. Mia's magic tingled as she walked through the empty room. She'd known when she'd moved here that buying the school was the right thing to do. Now, with this event and a delivery service that had continued to grow since she'd opened it, she thought she might just be able to keep Mia's morsels in business for at least another year. One day at a time. That's all she needed. One event, then another. When she made her way to the lobby to wait for the reunion committee, she was surprised to see a figure standing by the menu board, reading the dishes available for takeout. "I'm so sorry, I didn't know anyone was here yet. You must be from the reunion committee. I'm so excited to be hosting your event this year." Mia approached the figure, her hand outstretched, but dropped it when the woman turned and smiled at her. "Mother?" "Mia, darling, it's so good to see you. I didn't realize how much you'd already done with the place." Theresa Carpenter Malone looked around the bright yellow room Mia had just finished touch-up painting. Her mother was the light to her dark. She wore straight blonde hair in a stylish bob with a touch of curl at the end. And from the look of her skin, her mother might have had another spa treatment, meaning plastic surgery, recently. "Your father is busy with the case, so he won't be joining us this weekend. Come, give me a hug." Mia's hands went up instinctively and smoothed her hair. Then she forced her hands down and stepped forward to open her arms and hug her mother. The physical contact was short, and her mother stepped away first. Mia took a breath before asking, "What on earth are you doing here?" Her mother frowned. "I thought you knew. I'm one of the committee members. When Robin found out you owned the school, she asked me if I'd come on board and try to get you to take on the event. I told her I'd be glad to serve, but I knew you would love to host our little reunion. The guest list is fewer than 100 people. I can't believe that's all the kids who went to school here." Mia had wondered about the lack of participants, but thought it rude to ask the person who was paying her. Since her mom was on the inside, she might be able to gain some intel on the group before the rest showed up. "Of course not, but not everyone wants to be part of the fun. I swear, people take one little incident and blow it completely out of proportion." She glanced at her watch. "Robin and Janie were checking into the lodge and said they'd be here in a few minutes. I'm staying with Mother." "You could stay here." Mia pointed toward the stairs. "I've got a guest room in the apartment." Theresa shook her head. "I'd rather be away from the event location. I don't want to be called on at all hours of the day just because I'm close. I'm the same way when I attend conferences. I never stay at the conference hotel. You don't want to be too available." "Grands didn't mention you were coming." Mia thought about the last call she'd had with her grandmother. She'd been working on a spell and needed to brainstorm. Definitely not thinking about her daughter's visit home. "I'm surprising her." Theresa shook her finger at Mia. "And don't you call her. I want to see her face when I walk in the door." Actually, Mia wanted to see that too. Knowing Gran, she probably had a potion brewing in the bathtub and 1 or 2 spells she had been working on in the kitchen. Seeing her mom show up? Well, that would be disrupting at the minimum. "I won't call her, but maybe we can have dinner together on Sunday night before you go back to Boise." "I'd love to, but I'll be jetting out of here right after the Sunday breakfast. I've got a big case starting on Monday. I shouldn't have come, but Robin insisted that I needed to be here as part of the committee."